G'day, g'day, g'day team, how are we doing? So, we're doing well when you talk about these two provinces are doing very well, being that they're back under Australian control as we are playing as fascist Australia in our Let's Play. And we are certainly playing. So just to recap, we did used to be confined to the great island nation of Tasmania. We made a daring naval invasion of Sydney. We took it. So now we have a foothold for the Allies to use as a basis to take the Australian continent back for ourselves. Let's get on with it. So my idea is, essentially, as long as we are holding on to Sydney, we're going to be fine. It's got a port. It's got supplies coming in. We've got Allied troops coming in as well. As long as we hold on to this as a staging area, we will be fine. Because there's no way the Germans are going to break through. Chuck a nice 10 divisions on there. Now, we'll call this Army 2. This shall be our recon... what should we call it? What's a good name? What's a good name for a force that's retaking their homeland? Patriotic Force. Here we go. Patriotic Force. Fuel. Good. Army uses 0 fuel. That's a great sign. Or it's not. Well, it is, considering we don't really have much, so that's an absolutely outstanding sign. So, with that in mind, and the fact that we've got some troops from other countries helping us, let's go for an attack. And it's failing. Pull back team. Regroup, recoup, that's alright. When it comes to actual items of, I guess, production, we have enough to support the troops we have. I don't know, I'm very against getting new equipment. We have enough, it's getting the job done, and that's, to be honest, really about all we can do for now. Which is absolutely not a problem, because this game this game is certainly looking up. Certainly looking up. We've got a foothold in Australia. So we were going to do one final ditch effort to retake this. We succeeded. So it's only up from there. It is only up from there. So let's have a look at the rest of what's going on. We've got Allies coming in to help us, sending in more troops. So what we might even do is get our submarines over that side to help pave the way and open up the lane so it's a bit more friendlier for our guys. If we look over to the Europe situation, the UK still has an absolute firm grip on its homeland. It's making a couple naval invasions, not really succeeding. Italy's got all its areas. Africa is now back under the control of the Allies, and they are pushing into what is now Japanese Africa, I guess you could say. From all angles, outstanding. Very cool. Once they take this continent and push up through Japanese held Middle East, hopefully they push all the way over to Japan, ease controlled Australia, and give us a bit of a hand. That is best case scenario. Are we bold enough to deploy? I think we are. Oh, hold on. Yes, yes, go Allies. The Allies are creating more invasion points. They're invading. Oh, that is outstanding. That is absolutely outstanding. They're pushing south, trying to retake more territory. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, we'll get a new division being created in New South Wales. Yes, Allies, that's the one. For now, as much as we want to help, we cannot lose Sydney. Sydney is our point of resources coming in for this entire retaking of Australia. So with that in mind, we are going to sit our 10 divisions in Sydney and hold this area, hold the port, hold the ability for that influx of supplies to come in for this Allied invasion force. Now what we will do is we have these 3 divisions up here, and with that we will use them to assist everything else that is going on. Canberra doesn't really offer much in the way of things. There's at least 18 factories in the state. Okay, so there's at least 18 factories in the state of New South Wales. That's good. If we were to be able to take a big chunk of it, that would be super awesome. And I know because I built up most of everything that's in this place. So I had 2 options. I head north, which will open up another port, which will allow supplies to flow in. Head south to Melbourne, which will allow the same, and also be further away from the majority of the Japanese, we'll say, ability to reinforce themselves. 2 very good options. Essentially our only options. Opening up more ports for more supply to come through is a dang good option. So I'm going to test the waters here and send my infantry north. They got instantly repelled. Righto. Perhaps we'll send them south, see what happens. Let's go, team. Nope. That's a definite no. Not to worry. Not to worry at all. We've created this beachhead for the Allies to assist us, and they just keep sending in. They are sending in troop after troop after troop. This entire line is coming from. Are they moving to the right? They are not. Yep, troops are moving across from the southern parts of Africa over to assist us. We've got a lot of troops coming. This is very, very awesome. I certainly could not have asked for more. So we can just sit tight, hold the area. We've got a lot coming in. This is crazy. I did not see this. I certainly 100% did not see this coming. Did not see this coming, especially the level of support we're getting. That is just... oh, I do not even have words to describe. I do not even have words to describe. That is outstanding. Well, it's a bit of a waiting game now. All we can do is wait. Wait for these guys to arrive and help. I really do wish we had more ships to be able to keep these supply areas open, so that the guys can come through without getting sunk. All we've got is our submarine force. Oh, excuse me. All we've got is our submarine force operating in the area. But again, that is not a drama. We are absolutely 100% doing a lot better than we thought we would. Absolutely, without a doubt. Something I keep saying I've never really delved into is ships. Can we upgrade ships in some way, shape or form? Unsure. I am unsure. Okay, we've pretty much maxed out the tree for industrial. Engineering, we've almost maxed out the tree. I mean, we'll just carry on. Just carry on getting research, really. It's about all we can do. Our submarines are in the Tasman Sea operating, which is good. They're not getting sunk. Probably just keeping a bit more of an eye out for what else is going on. Hopefully they're doing some help. I really don't know if they are. But we could also chuck them on convoy escort. No. Convoy raiding? We'll raid the enemy convoy. There we go. So that hopefully we're raiding anyone that's trying to resupply. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I really don't know too much about the entire system of ships. It's something that I've never 100% really gotten into. Not really put a lot of, I haven't really put a lot of time in as well, to be fair. I definitely can blame myself for that, because I've always played as the more European powers, which certainly has been more based around, I guess, parking my ships in the water, having them patrol. I'm never really doing many submarine actions. But everything is looking up. We've got everything almost researched. There. We'll research more there. This is looking up. This is really looking up. We've got so many units flowing in as well. And to help us push out the Japanese. I am very happy with what's going on. So in saying that, team, we're going to end this episode on a high note, and we will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye for now.